Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Tuesday, March 26, 2019. The tarot card for today is the Knight of Pentacles. This is a really great guy, a very reliable guy. But let us talk about what's going on today, okay? This feels more like a very personal message as opposed to a more global one, even though all eyes are on a number of global topics. We know we just saw the King of Pentacles yesterday, and today we have our Knight. He hasn't quite achieved kinghood, I guess we could call it, but he's well on his way. This is that, fable of the tortoise and the hare, slow and steady wins the race, that type of thing, okay? This guy is very reliable, very meticulous, okay? And he's punctual. He's on time. He shows up when he's supposed to be there. You can set your clock by him. Now, you can strive to do all of these things and be consistent and habitual, and it can very well work for you. But there are a number of other things that are going on that may make other areas of life, other topics of what's going on, kind of not as consistent, okay? So in other words, we could see two sides of the coin today. Now, today, Venus, all right? You haven't heard me mention Venus in a while, all right? It's entering Pisces. It's sign of exaltation. It has been months. I mean, we are talking months. We can go back to probably like last August when Venus was in home sign of Libra, to where those kind of Venusian topics felt good. So here we are. Venus is finally making its way into a sign where it is exalted, and it can work wonders for your life. A lot of people look to Venus for, love, beauty, money, those types of things. And I do discuss all of this in my Venus and Pisces video, which is available now on Patreon or through my members only area. Okay, this is a very important transit to take note of. I want you to realize that. So you're just at the beginning of it. Okay, so we have a lot more to talk about in the days to come. But you know how I've always said to you that, certain aspects as they build, they're more powerful on the build up, more so than they are after the fact. And tomorrow we will have a sextile between Venus and Uranus. And we know Uranus is that, planet of shock and surprise. So what's going on here? It feels personal to me, all right? Venus, I mean, a lot of people might say, oh, the love of my life is just going to show up out of the blue. I highly doubt that. This is more in spite of, okay? Let's talk about what's going on at the moment. You have a Sagittarius moon, which is really, kicking up your more adventurous side, okay? You have Mercury retrograde in Pisces, which has been holding you up and making a lot of things very unclear. And you also have the Sun in Aries and other things that I guess we just will let go for the moment. And of course, Uranus in the earthy sign of Taurus, which Venus also rules. Keep that in mind. So, what happens here? There's sort of like a, Katie says hi everyone, there's sort of a spark there, okay? Almost as if in, I want to say, defiance to Mercury retrograde, okay? Because with this particular aspect, this particular sextile, things could actually work out. You could go on that first date. It could turn out to be somebody good in spite of Mercury retrograde. Do we dare? Okay? Do we try to make something of it? Or do we wait? Yeah, there's definitely something going on here. This doesn't feel like your typical day, and it definitely doesn't feel like your typical week or, the ending of a month that has shown a great deal of change. Now, within the last few days, there has been a turn, all right? I've watched it building throughout the month, and then when we reached like the equinox, the full moon in Libra, there was some sort of a powerful culmination that was there, and things are starting to change in spite of the fact that Mercury's retrograde. So this is, definitely good news, right? Good news. But I still think that in spite of all the things that are going on and the urges that we may have, I'm just going to do this, right? I think that we still need to take the message of this night very, to heart. Mercury goes direct in 2 days. So what's the hurry? You've waited this long. Use this night and proceed forward at a steady pace, okay? I really feel that once you get to the 29th, Mercury goes direct on the 28th. I like to give it a full 24 hours, okay, just to get out of that mode. And then you start to see things level out, okay? Then you start to make the more impetuous moves. So there is something a little bit, conflicting that kind of goes against this guy today and tomorrow that feels more like, well, I'm just going to do it. I'm really interested in this person or this or that, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be about your love life, but remember, you do have the free will to do whatever it is that you want. But we still have those target dates in mind. I've been talking about them. There was the full moon video that I did for the full moon in Libra. There's the Sun and Aries / equinox video. And, of course, the Venus one that just came out. And there will be a Mars one coming out as well. So a lot to think about, a lot changing. The energies are shifting, but this is a time when, unless urgency dictates, you need to form consistent habits and move forward at a steady pace. So I want to thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you here again tomorrow, and as always, have a great day.